What magic words does a magician use to change one book into another? Printing presto changeo. Welcome to the stream, my friends. Happy Wednesday, and welcome back at long last. I have endured multiple snowstorms. I have spent too many hours shoveling the drive. Oh. So, you know, typical springtime in Wisconsin. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for being here tonight. We've got BBQ Sauce first in chat tonight. Very grateful to have you here. It's been a long while. Hope you've been doing well. We've got Dead Zergling. We've got Sensation. We've got Lucent Jelly. Welcome in, all. Welcome to the Pagemaster on Super Nintendo. This will be mostly a first playthrough. I've never gone all the way through this game before. I rented this game. I'm certain I rented this game when I was a kid. I don't think that I made it out of the... I don't think I made it out of the horror-themed levels when I rented it. So I don't know if that means that the game is really difficult or I was just really bad at it. Or some combination of the two. I like that we've got a password system, it appears, to save our progress, so I don't have to worry about doing everything all in one night. Unless I really love or hate the game and decide it needs a challenge run of some sort. But yeah. So yeah, tonight's game is the Pagemaster. I've got so many things that I'm like part of the way through that I need to finish, so why not start something else? Was this a movie from my childhood? Sounds familiar. Yeah, this was a movie. This was a movie to illustrate how wonderful reading is. The message is that books are so great, we made a movie about them. In some universe, that's probably a real spell, Zergling says. Snowed here in Ohio, Sensation says. Oh, be safe. That's some deadly weather. For how much Frownie claims to love the snow and cold weather, he sure cancels a lot because of it. The thing is, if we didn't have to go anywhere and we could just stay snowed in and I didn't have to go outside and battle the weather, it would be fine. But after being out there in that and shoveling it for several hours, I just don't have the strength. Michigan's also pretty snowy. Wishbone. I never really watched... I'm aware of what Wishbone is. I never really watched it, though. Alright, I should press some buttons. Let's actually get into the game while we, choose your password. 6 characters. That seems not so bad. Yeah. Alright, so... that face. The torture chamber. Get ready for the torture chamber. I mean, that should be like the description page for this stream in general. Can I make that the permanent thumbnail? Alright, we've got kind of a slippery run. There's not a run button, it's just automatic run. And jump. Did that actually change? I guess my jump is higher now. It's still not high enough to reach that. I'm guessing that's got to be a 1-up, right? There's no double jump. Oh. Oh. Ah! My shoes. Luigi-type kid. Yeah, slippery movement, high jump, high floaty jump. Is Macaulay Culkin related to John Leguizamo? I remember reading Rainbow from when I was a kid. I'm about as familiar with reading Rainbow as I am with Wishbone. I never really watched either of them. I'm very aware of both. Or if I did watch them, I didn't form any memories from it. I'm a little more familiar with reading Rainbow just because I know I can hear the song in my head, but I don't know if that's a memory from childhood or just from, like, internet memes. This is the most difficult one-up. This is the first page of the game, and I can't get the first one-up. Oh, hang on. I might be going about this like the ultra hard way. I had a bag of, is that a bag of eyeballs? I was gonna say marbles, but the that one there at the top, it looks very much like an eyeball. Alright, okay, I don't think these are limited. Exit. I like the way the background floats around behind the window out there. What? Ah. This is not another game of pure escort missions, is it? I'm not gonna have to take this guy all the way to the end. Actually, I don't think that I can. No, when I say remember it, I remember the opening theme. Yeah, that's about where I am with it. There's a wall kick! Alright, I'm just gonna leave that guy down there unless I see somewhere that he might be useful. The keys are apparently coins. What's the name for another very patient person? An Pagemaster? Welcome in, Pokemons. That was a weird-looking enemy. Don't get dripped on. Oh, I got dripped on. No, I lost my marbles. Bonus marbles. Let's go. Oh. I don't like it. Right, oh, what? I think that was a message. What, did that say fun? It's a bad sign when the developers decided they had to convince you were having a good time via subliminal messaging. What is that? Bonus shoes? What is this? Is this a checkpoint? I can't even tell what kind of item this is supposed to be because there's too much glitter around it. It looks like a mortar and pestle. I can't even see the rest of this guy, but I know that this is a giant Frankenstein hand. Like, I don't even need to see. I don't even need to see any of the rest of him. Oh, welcome in, Kusarigama. I don't think I said hello to you. I'm sorry about that. I lost your name in the mix there. What do you call someone who gets angry at everything? A rage master? That's definitely what I feel like on the inside a lot. I try my best to hide it. A gauge master? Oh my goodness. With every one of these jokes, my life gets a little bit harder, you realize, because that means it's a joke I can't use for the opening on the stream. Oh no, I lost my... I don't even know if I had another item. Oh, didn't I pick up a piece of moldy bread? Oh, come on. That is a checkpoint. What do you call a Frownie stream when you subscribe? A pay-per-view? I mean... we got the right idea. We need something referencing paper in the setup, though. I've got some cheese to snack on tonight. It's been a while. got the moldy bread back. I don't know what the moldy bread does though. I'm tempted to see if it makes me immune to spikes, or I would be if I didn't already establish that there's nothing over there to the left. My joke is missing some fiber. What? Why am I having such a hard time with this? I just want to grab the other... I just want to grab the other shackle. He won't grab onto it. Why is he grab the one but not the other? What are you doing to me, game? Why won't he grab it? Now he grabs it. I don't know, maybe you can't grab oh, you can climb it. I didn't know it was climbable like that. Oh, this game is kind of a mess. I'm really glad there's not a time limit. I want that key. Okay, I think that's everything. Go up there. Is that the, I think that's the way to the level exit, but... Ah, pumpkin! I'm gonna explore for additional goodies. A lot of these SNES games, just these large open maps with a bunch of shiny things to collect. This feels no different than Earthworm Jim. Oh my goodness. Well, I don't know what's down below me. Oh. I think I figured out what the moldy bread does. What's this? A fire hydrant with a face on it? Fly with fantasy. Okay. Oh. Okay, I am not... It's inverted. Okay, well, I have very little control over that situation. Oh, we were moving on rails there, mostly. This is the exit? But what was the other thing that looked like an exit? No, I lost my marbles. I don't know if I will be able to... Is there something down here? What's the point of this? It's just to come down for a free spring? Can I pick up the spring? You can pick up the spring? But I can't take it anywhere because I'm down here in a pit. Hey, Sark, welcome in. Mode 7. How's it going, Frownie? It's going pretty well. I've had a rough week because we just keep getting more and more and more snow every other day. We've had like nearly 4 feet of snow altogether. It's been brutal. It snowed so high I couldn't use the snowblower. I had to go out and shovel it. It took me 3 hours to clear the drive, and I didn't even finish. I still couldn't get the car out at the end. Oh, it was brutal. I had to do it the next day. After more snow came, I had to reshovel the parts I'd done the day before and then finish up the huge wall at the end of the drive I still hadn't gotten through. Hey, Shadow Play, welcome in. So I've been kind of crawling around the house all bent up like a question mark as I recover. But, spirits are still mostly high. That's a very creepy ghost. So I thought library pass. Got a library card. What? The message went away too quick. I didn't get to read what it said. I think it said something about 7 more. So maybe there's one of these in every level. What do the keys do? They respawn, so I could just farm an incredible amount of them. I wonder if they're an extra life if I get 100. There's something weird about the jumping where you get extra height if you are... well, I'm not exactly sure. You can get extra height out of your jump if you're, like, jumping... if you're moving when you jump. But how to get it to read that in that situation is... I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Does this respawn? No. Alright, well, you know what? I think we've cleared a level. Let's go. The jank continues. Oh wow. This opened up like the whole world map is open. Is that what the library pass did for me? Look at this. I can go to every level. I didn't think that was going to work. I hope I can go back. I just, skipped over everything? I don't know what is going on there. Oh no! Oh no, I can't go back? It just lets you skip over the whole game, really? You beat one level and you can go right to the end? I don't know if the game is really like this. I don't know if I'm spoiling everything or if I'm enjoying a glitch. I don't know what's going on. I want to see what happens. Maybe I'll get the bad ending. The end. Well done. You completed the Pagemaster. It's that, but what? Get ready for the cheat ending. How did I... But the thing is, how did I cheat? I didn't... But I didn't do anything to make that happen. It just did. That was fun. Next game. Thank you for playing. You cheat, cheater, cheat. Well, that was interesting. I wonder if this is like... I wonder if I activated like a copyright protection of some sort. I'm really throwing that in your face. Oh, we're just frozen on this screen. Well, that was bizarre. I guess I'm gonna have to restart. Excuse me just a moment. And welcome back. So we've switched over. We were on the flash cart before, and maybe... I don't know, maybe that triggered a copyright protection thing. We are on the official cartridge now. I learned my lesson. Don't play the backup copy. And I really don't know what happened, but we'll see. We'll see if this is any different. Ready for the torture chamber, indeed. I mean, the thing is that, like... that... I mean, what kind of copyright protection unlocks the entire game to let you play through it all? Like... if I wanted to do another level instead of just seeing what happens, seeing whether or not it would let me go directly to the end. I don't know. I'm really confused. I'm really confused about what happened there. I'm going to be chewing on that for a while. Conga Line Monkey, welcome in, Conga. Hope you are well. The 90s were the Culkin decade. When it comes to games, though, we've got this. We've got Home Alone. Are there any other? Are there any other Macaulay Culkin focused video games? Is there a Super NES game based off The Good Son? What is going on? I was just thinking of how dark that game would be. There we go. Couldn't figure out how to keep... I don't know how... Whoa, give me the marbles! I lost my marbles. Did I make one for Richie Rich? Ah. I don't know. That's a stronger candidate, though. That does say fun. Do the keys come back if you just scroll them off the screen far enough? No. I think some of those failed to spawn the first time. This is a really buggy game. I want to just rush this level since I've already done it once, but... I can't fight, like, my compulsion to collect every item on the screen. I can't make myself just run past everything. Yeah, I need to go up here. I had to think for a moment because I couldn't remember if this was the... 7 more to get. Couldn't remember if this was the, exit. Ooh, I think I can see... I can check the keys now. If we get an extra life at 100. No. I'm gonna get all these, and I'm still gonna be one short. Alright, it's fine. I know there's more over here. I've already collected each of those once, so I don't need to collect them all again. It is an extra life. We made it. I really don't understand the bonus game. What do I get for? Do I get an extra life for? Oh, I got several extra lives. Look at that. Nice. I might be maxed out. I don't think there's anything else to get in the level. Let's leave the level. Is the whole world map open to me again? Nope. This book is flying at the speed of whoa. Welcome in, Itty. That's the Spirit and Ghost of a Chance. These are good. These are good level titles. I really wonder what I did that broke the game before. I'm gonna have to look in. I'm gonna have to look into that after I complete this. I can't bounce on the couch. That's a shame. Adds to the theory that Richie Rich is actually Casper the Ghost. I don't think I've looked into that theory. I'm not super familiar with either property outside of their 90s movie adaptations. I've seen Casper. I see Casper almost every year. Jelly and I will regularly watch that around Halloween time. Richie Rich I saw a lot as a kid, but I haven't seen it in a few decades. I think I remember there was a remote controlled bee. And the family had like their own personal Mount Rushmore. I think there's a scene that takes place in a public restroom at one point, too. Those are the three things I remember about the film. It sounds like a recipe for a blockbuster. I love the episode of the Angry Video Game Nerd of this that had Macaulay Culkin playing this. I have not seen that one. I'll have to make a note to check that out if I ever finish this. I mean, I guess technically I did just beat the game, but for some reason I don't really feel good about that. Oh, I was invincible. I didn't know invincibility was happening. I like the aesthetic of this level. The purple in the background with the green in the foreground. It's nice. It's a good spooky level. The floor is made of books. It's a platform. There's a bit of like having to make a leap of faith. Like, don't know what's down below in a lot of this game. I got burned by... Oh no, I lost my moldy bread. I got burned by a situation there, and so I'm scared to make these leaps of faith. Oh, wait. Frankenstein hand was unfortunate. Did that rob me of my keys? I feel like I've lost all my keys. He came to the door as a pizza delivery boy, and the nerd invited him in. Big mistake. We all know Macaulay Culkin operates under vampire rules. Okay. You do have to do this, like, walk around the edge kind of thing to... I can't climb that. So, this is the exit. I didn't find a library card. I don't know if every stage has a library card. I feel like I need to... I don't think I've been down there. I feel like I need to assume it does? Oh. What is this? Is that invincibility? It is. Let's go. Rip the Deathless Run. Alright, so, well, that's interesting. So our lives do not cap at 9, but it can't display more than 9. Because I had 9, I died, I still have 9. Unless I've accidentally activated an infinite lives glitch. I think the odds of... I think the odds of unknowingly activating another cheat are probably pretty thin, but... Oh. Oh! Since I don't know how the first one occurred, I can't rule anything out. Can I pick up this skull? The shoe is kind of like Sonic's ring. If I just keep collecting the shoe, I will basically be invincible. I can pick up the skull, by the way. That's amazing. You're a friend, right? Oh no, the shoe despawned. You... Hey, Fingo, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. I like what Wesley Willis had to say about Casper. I don't think I know who that is, or what they had to say. Ah. Well, this is... Never mind. The rest of that sentence was supposed to be, this is convenient. Library card acquired. Alright, so... Yeah, there's... gotta be one per stage. I feel robbed. No! I tried to do a wall kick and I failed. I think probably because my shoes aren't sparkly. I think you probably need the shoe. It could be just be that you can't wall jump off that wall, but what? Where did that come from? And also, it doesn't matter because I can't jump high enough. What is this? Bonus level. Just a bunch of free keys. Bonus level is just free keys. How about... The Congress is just thinking of My Girl as a game. I can't stop laughing to myself. Losing the bee boss fight. That's why it had to be a robotic bee and Richie Rich. They learned their lesson. Well, I think I'm gonna miss out on something here. I gotta be more careful if I want him around for the whole movie this time. Let's go. Oh, life is so much better with the magic shoes. You think my Wizard of Oz playthrough would have taught me that? Uh-oh. Looking grave. We're running out of Culkins. I left a key down there, but I assume I'm gonna have to go back down. I thought this is a bonus path. I think maybe I'm wrong. Is that a question mark? Why a question mark? Is there a secret up here? Is the actual Pagemaster this haunted? There's a... This is fairly... Okay, that was, the extra life with little arms and legs is quite the character. See that? There's a thing here. What is that? There's a, there's a significant portion of the movie that takes place in a horror-themed world. So this is pretty accurate to that, I do feel. Oh my, that's a pretty harrowing situation. Please. No. Oh. I got my magic shoes back, but at the cost of my life. Oh, nice. Free shoes. So... bogus. Whoa. I think, I think several thousand feet above the ground is not where you want to, lose touch with your better senses. Have I had a cheater wheel spin yet? I didn't, funnily enough, I didn't think that merited a wheel spin. I don't really feel like I earned anything there. What? Secret passageway? I wonder if there's one of these invisible books on every stage. What? I thought these were walls I would be able to wall kick off of. I hope there's not fall damage in this game. That would be distressing. What a background, eh? Alright, so the bonus room appears to be just keys. I don't see like an extra life or anything like that. Guess the message was right. Cheated out of a wheel spin. I'm a bad enough flyer as it is. I dig my fingers into the seat in front of me bad. I'm not very comfortable flying. I'm not, like, incapacitated with terror when I fly, but I do remain pretty on edge. Throughout the flight. I've had to fly like maybe a dozen or so times in my life, which is a lot more than I ever would have expected I should have. If I never have to fly again, I think I'll be alright. Though. What is your purpose? That's bogus. I definitely jumped on that guy. Emirates Airlines? In the first class, they let you take a shower during the flight? I think I'd probably just wait until I was back on the ground. I'm more of a fly in the ointment kind of guy rather than a frequent flyer. Oh! Oh. I thought that was the sound of, like, collectibles. I wasn't collecting collectibles. That's just the sound. When we do a wall kick, it makes a sparkly sound. Okay, it's death if I go down there, right? Is this death? No. But that is. This is the exit, right? Wrong. Where's the exit? I'm very confused. Yeah, it's very easy to feel unsafe out on the road, given the way that a lot of people drive out there. The moldy bread, like climbing, kind of sounds like a pig snorting. That's not the exit, that's just a big circle. This is where I came in. Where on earth is the end of the level? Ah. Well, I didn't see any library card. So if every stage has one, then I've blundered this stage, but I feel like I've been everywhere. I'll come back to this stage. If I find one everywhere else, I'll come back to this stage. I'm going to draw myself a little map here, so I can check off which ones I've gotten and which ones I haven't. Speaking of driving you baddie. Oh, what? I've been hurt. The ceiling is spikes. No one told me that. Sure wish the stage wasn't in complete and total darkness. I'm gonna make use of this flight for as long as I can get away with it, though. Oh, there's the exit. I've trivialized the stage. Except I want to find all the things, so... Of course. Oh! Oh no, there's multiple exits? Uh-oh. I may be required to take this exit now. I've gotten myself into trouble. Hey, VHS. Good to see you. Welcome in. Oh, I think I owe, oh, no, that's an old message. I thought there'd been a watch streak redeemed that I missed, but that's from 5 days ago. Good to see you. Never saw this movie. I hear some people like it, though. I used to watch this every now and then as a kid. I know it pretty well. I don't know how I feel about it if I sat through it like right now, but I found it fairly watchable once upon a time. A bat never skips wing day. Oops. Yes. Oh no, is this all just for 3 keys? That's all that was for? Oh no, oh no, I could have taken that further. Okay, well hopefully that book respawns. I should have been braver. I should not have been braver! I'm bleeding lives. Okay, why? Why the complete and total darkness? Oh, I can't throw that up there? Yeah, I can. Let's go. Okay, and I think at the bottom is just death. Oh. Oh, it's the exit. Oh no, I don't want to come back at the checkpoint. Why? Why the checkpoint? I cleared the level. I want to come back at the start so I can fly. Forgot those marbles were up there. I know they're eyeballs, and I called them eyeballs before I called them marbles, but I can't stop calling them marbles regardless. Okay, so what does the alternate exit do for me? It leads to an alternate stage. Makes sense, but I don't know, still didn't think that would happen. A fistful of horrors. That's a Western. That's not even a horror title. You know, when I have these eyeballs, I need to remember to use them. This box kind of looks like it has a face on it. I see eyes and a nose and a mouth. Nope. I don't like that guy. Okay, that was good. No, that was not good. That didn't hurt me? You're invincible when you slide, it would appear. This ghost is like carrying like a bouquet of roses, but for some reason I read her as like carrying an out-of-control vacuum cleaner. Like she's being dragged along by it. Extra lives did not respawn. Was that how she died? Probably. Can't seem to get a wall kick off of this wall. There we go. And there's nothing up there. Maybe something up there. Okay. I wonder if I should go down there. bogus. Okay, found the exit. Now, what might it want me to do with that spring? Oh. It couldn't be as easy as just go over there with it. Uh-oh. I'm okay! This is not the expected outcome. Well, what? But... No. Fair enough. Keys, keys, keys. I thought that said reds, reds, reds. The font's too ornate. But... No. There's some tool that I lack that... Never mind. I lack nothing, apparently. Okay, so this would have served as an entry point to this bonus area as well. But... I can't cross that gap from this side. Fair enough. So what... But, hang on, what was the spring for then? No. Library card, let's go. That was pretty unexpected, actually. Hey, you're gonna take me out of here? Oh, that would take me to the library card. Oh, I see. Alright, but we got it. When you exit a stage once you start it? I need to find out. I don't think so. The old start and select trick doesn't seem to work. You know what? That was a bad idea anyway. Because I was wondering if I could farm lives. Not that I need them now, but that I might down the road. But I already established that lives don't respawn once you collect them, so... I already established that lives don't respawn once you collect them. Why am I looking for an extra life up there that I've already gotten? What is wrong with me? A new stage. Well, that was lucky. Except I can't actually jump high enough to enjoy it. Oh my goodness, look at the way the background moves. Oh my goodness, the throwing marbles in the air animation leaves something to be desired. Oh. Let's go. I think the keys might have spelled out a word. But I started collecting them before I paid attention. Did it let me stand on that couch? These have always been in the background before. It finally let me stand on one. Oh. Look at that. I almost missed the secret ones on the other side of the exit. The book says R.I.P. This looks like the shield from the arcade version of Ghosts and Goblins. Why is this guy invincible to eyeballs? I don't like it. You're scary. Look at this miniature Grim Reaper. I did not find a library card on that stage. Our paths have come together. I wish the camera would pan. I wish I could pan the camera up and down. I can't jump high enough to get onto anything. Whoa! Macaulay Sulkin. He's heartbroken from losing a life. I found the exit. I always think I'm going in the direction of a bonus, and then it turns out I'm not. I saw it. I can't reach it. I can't. I'm having a lot of trouble with this book. Let's go. How did I get that wall kick there? Excuse you. Rude. I like that they decided to go with purple for the cover of so many of these books. The friendlier books. The enemy books are largely blue. I can't make that jump anymore. Oh no. And then there were some shoes, and then there weren't. The Library Phantom. Sounds like a boss. I don't know if there's something down here. Let's go. Found a secret. And it didn't kill me. Well, I think I almost certainly missed something in that level. Expector the worst. What a title. I must say, if there are library cards hidden on the stages where I have not found them, then they seem to me to be very well hidden, as I feel like I'm being quite thorough. Cows, welcome in. Happy Wednesday, cows. Thank you for being here. I've shared my horrific weather situation, what with the all the snow, but I've heard that in your part of the world the weather is quite the opposite, and there is much reason to complain of the heat. Rip. Aww. Just right down a pit. And I bled another life away. I need some shoes, quick. I activated that shield, and then it was immediately too high for me to jump onto. I love this movie so much as a kid, I had no idea it was a video game too. So I've known about this game for a long time. I rented this game, but I don't think I made it out of this like horror world. I don't remember any of these levels. Nothing has been familiar to me. I I'm basically experiencing it all again for the first time. I remember it started in the horror world, but like I would have known that anyway, just from remembering the movie. I actually know this movie fairly well. Like that's I was saying that before. Like I haven't seen it in a long time, so like whether or not I would still like it if I watched it again today, I couldn't say for sure. But no, I think I probably would. The game is okay so far. There are visibility issues that it would be a better game if it weren't for poor visibility. Like, that would be an instant. That would be the first thing I would fix about it. It's very Sonic-like in its like health and item logic too, which I guess is neither here nor there. Oh, that didn't even open up a new stage. That just exited out, but it's still the same. The map didn't grow. Huh. That's interesting. Hey, Sparrow. Good to see you. It's been a while, my friend. I hope things are well. Logged into the alternate account as a sign of how long it's been. Oh, ho, ho, that was scary. I had no guarantee there wouldn't just be a bunch more spikes down there. Oh. Things are good. I seemingly regressed from the streaming. I tried to hop on a few weeks ago, and it's just not happening. Instead, I'm getting ready for the colder months. Settling into cozy games, Story of Seasons, Pioneers of Olive Town, and maybe soon, Pokopia. I like those kinds of games a lot. I haven't played any since Harvest Moon, Animal Crossing New Horizons. We did play a little bit. We played a little bit of Harvest Moon 64 on the stream, but that didn't seem to go anywhere. I've been very thoroughly snowed in for the past week. Except I haven't been able to just stay in, so I've been destroying myself. I've been destroying myself clearing the drive. I'm borrowing Liam's Switch Lite to play Story of Seasons. Decided the screen was a bit too small for my eyes and the battery a bit too tired. So I slightly impulsively joined the Switch 2 club like 2 hours ago. I hope that's treating you well. I have not pulled the trigger on that. I'm holding out. I just have yet to see. I've just yet to see the game that I just have to have. Got it for the nieces and nephews. It's been a lot of fun. The Pokopia. I don't know, the game that I most want would be Mario Maker 3, but I am not at all confident that we are even going to get one. I would think that the odds are more likely that we will not than that we will. What is this platform up here? Why is that a thing? I am doing a really bad job with these library card collectibles. Well, I don't know. I just don't know. Pocopia's come close to a killer app. Fire Red and Leaf Green on the Switch too. Liam set you up with that. For us to play at the same time, it was a great thing to bond over. Right on. I bought a pegboard from IKEA where you stick plastic letters and numbers on, and we were keeping a semi-updated tally on who caught the most Pokemon. The Living Reed? That's the best they had? That's rough. Among the other things we end up saying. Jelly and I keep a whiteboard on our refrigerator for a similar purpose. We've got 2 of them because they're too small. We need more space, so they're supposed to be for writing groceries that we need, but they end up being like to-do list and just little drawings and stuff that we'll leave for each other every now and then. That's where some of our emotes have actually originated from doodles on the refrigerator whiteboard. That's how this image started. I drew something like that. The original, it was supposed to be a guy eating a banana. But then we thought if it was a spicy pepper, it'd make a good emote. It's a bit fiddly writing with the plastic letters. I really don't know what I'm doing when it comes to cooking short ribs, Zergling says. I've yet to cook any short ribs myself. I have a bunch in the freezer that I need to. I imagine I would just use use a heavy pot and just braise them in the oven for several hours, but then just eat them over rice, probably. If either of us could draw or even write neatly, we'd have a whiteboard for sure. Well, I'm living proof you don't have to be all that neat. I mean, I'm left-handed and I can do it. Oh. Secret passageway, let's go. But why would I even need this spring? It's people like you that ruin it for lefties like me. With your neat writing. I mean, nothing I write on the whiteboard is very neat. It's just like, it's readable, which is the best you're gonna get from me. That's all I can manage without erasing everything I write as I write it. But, my cursive writing is pretty neat. I write, like, on pen and paper, I write well in cursive, but for some reason, my printing always comes out horrible. My writing is terrible, mostly because my Commodore 64 keyboard always took priority whenever possible. I'm a pretty mediocre typist as well. I took a lot of, like, well, not a lot, but I had a few, like, formal, like structured keyboarding classes. So I'm sort of in the middle of, like, someone who types properly and someone who does, like, the hunt and peck style. I've got sort of a hybrid approach. So I can type semi-efficiently. I do tend to watch the keyboard more than I need to. These days it's absolutely alien to write. I went to an ENT specialist a week or so ago and had to fill out my details. Worse on a clipboard. You might as well ask an infant to write you a novel. Yeah. Yeah. Well, see, that's the thing, and like that's why I'm very aware of my printing. Is like, yeah, if I have to fill out a clipboard like that and do it in block letters, it's gonna look pretty horrible. First job was taking paper messages and early text messages, doing directory assistance. They said I needed 50 words per minute proficiency. I was 17 and had to do a test in a computing center. For some reason, they were expecting me to fail. I was at my peak then, got about 90. I don't remember what my, like, words per minute count was at its highest. Probably in, like, the mid-70s. I feel like that's about right. It's probably considerably worse now, though. So I don't do a lot of... Well... I guess every now and then I still sit at the computer and type, but... Very little of, like, my day-to-day. Like, if I have to, like, send an email or something, I'll usually do that on my tablet. Spook too soon? Oh my goodness. Dread and gutters. I guess that's like bread and butter. That one's rough though. I'm not finding any library cards. I still need 4 or 5 of them. And I haven't found a single one in like 4 or 5 levels now. If that enemy had hit me, I was ready to revolt. My first job was in a Pizza Hut. I was a dishwasher. It was not a great job. I was maybe 14. I feel like I was younger than that. Maybe 13. I think it was between 7th and 8th grade. I had a couple jobs in between, but right when I graduated college, I For the summer, I had a job as an office assistant for the director of a program that the college did where high schoolers came and lived on campus and took classes in the summer for college credit. And it's actually a program I had done when I was in high school. But that was a lot of paperwork and data entry. It's a lot of just looking at handwritten forms and turning them into typed pages. There were two of us, and there wasn't two people's worth of work to be done. So some days would be incredibly busy, and other days we would sit and just spend all of our time playing this Flash game that was like it was like Worms but more generic, where you just you controlled little tanks and tried to fire missiles at each other. So some days we were super busy and we didn't get to stop for a minute, and then other days we just sit there playing tanks all day. It was a good job. I've had really few jobs where I've been, like, actively miserable at it. Like, yeah, I've definitely had some that, like, I would not want to have again, but, like, it's pretty rare that, like, the jobs that I've had where I've just, like, woke up hating every day that I was gonna have to go in. The dishwashing job was almost like that. I worked in a liquor store for a while, and that was like that. I really was not well suited to that job. This is bad. These books don't respawn, so I can't get up there to that extra life, or that, I really want that moldy bread. I need some power-ups so I can survive some damage. I've got nothing. I'm in a bad spot here. Oh, come on, why doesn't he grab the rope? The ghost doesn't respawn, so I can't use him to bounce over there. Oh no. Okay, this is better. Okay, I'll leave those shoes in case I need to come back for them. Oh, but I won't be able to because I can't wall kick without them. Oh my goodness. Come on now. Oink, 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 oink. Did you see what it did to me? I thought the whole point of it giving me the moldy bread was that it was going to be safe to climb over there. Life is rough, my friends. There's too many spikes, or I just can't see them until it's too late. I'm dying so rapidly, it's like... If I were trying to throw my lives away, I couldn't be more efficient at this point. let's go. Okay, my goodness. That situation with that book is a pretty nasty trick. That's convenient. Give me some lives, please. This is the first one of these that there have been enemies to deal with, I think. All the previous bonus areas I think have been free. Keep that pumpkin away from me. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, not this guy. I don't like that guy. Okay, and I left the last three over here on purpose. Look to the books. Yeah. That means exit, right? That was not as thrilling as I think maybe I missed a reward there. Oh, how much can go wrong all at once? So the game has passwords, but the thing is, I'm not really going to get to use the password because you have to clear a world in order to get the password. It's like Krusty's Funhouse. If I don't do the whole world, I don't get the password. So everything I've done tonight, I'm going to have to do again to continue the game, I think, because I don't think I'm going to make it far enough to get a password. Well, I know I'm not, because I've got to find 4 or 5 more library cards. And I can't seem to find any of them. These bats are absurd. There's the level exit, but... Yeah. I didn't know that's how that book operated. That pumpkin robbed me. Hey, scheming miner, good to see you. Will this beat Pugsley's scavenger hunt in terms of frustration? It's not that frustrating yet. Oh, we have a raid coming in. Sahats, welcome in. Were you playing, Yoshi's Island, that's right. How did Yoshi's Island treat you? I love that game. It's brutal. It's kind of brutal, 100% Yoshi's Island, but I think well worth it. It's like the only game I ever 100%ed as a kid. Well, that's not entirely true. I 100%ed Mario 64, but I had to use a strategy guide for that. I also 100%ed Yoshi's Island, but that one I did all on my own. So that's why I say that's the only one I did by myself. Love that game. I'm 100%ing it. I agree. Enigma Wave, welcome in. Gasp. The gasp for the strategy guide. I was very different. I was very different as a kid. I didn't have the I didn't have the extreme self-disrespect that I have now to put myself through these experiences. Yeah, well, that's when I was on my way to being the Frownie I've become. It took a while. It took a good while for me to get here. I think I have this DVD somewhere. I need to rewatch it sometime. I don't think I've seen the film in 25-ish years. Yeah, it's been a real long time. I've definitely seen it a lot. But it could I could stand to do a revisit. Chozo Brain, welcome in, Chozo. How's the game treating you? It's okay. haven't thought about the Pagemaster in forever. I had this tape when I was a kid, so I've watched it. I watched it a lot, but I haven't watched it in a long time. And I knew about this game. I rented this game. I don't really remember what the experience of playing it as a rental was, though, because nothing from it is familiar to me. I'm pretty sure that I never made it out of this world when I played it as a kid. But I thought for a while it'd be fun to play since I've been doing a lot more reading and we talk about books on the stream every now and then. The book theme had this on my mind. I actually thought last week, was it last week when we read through the Mario book for Mario Day? I actually thought if I'd finished that book early enough that I would play this game afterward, but reading that took a while and took a lot out of me. I always overestimate what I'm going to be able to accomplish on a stream. I'm sad I missed most of the stream. At least we've got you here for a bit. I already beat this stage, but usually when they clear a stage, another level opens, and that didn't happen this time, so I'm... just wanted to see. Also need to see Roger Rabbit again for the same reason. It's been a while for me on that one, but I've seen it more recently. That movie terrified me as a kid. Particularly the ending. With Christopher Lloyd at the ending, I found him to be incredibly scary. I can't jump into the book because I lost my shoes. The hitboxes are frequently just mondo bogus. It's safe to drop down here. That was risky. I like being able to appreciate Christopher Lloyd for more than just Doc Brown now. I always think that Christopher Lloyd played Ivan Ooze in the Power Rangers movie. And, like, I know he didn't, but I always, like, see him in my memory anyway. Lloyd was in Star Trek too, I think. Yeah, he was, he was in like the third movie, I think. He was like the bad guy in one of them. Everyone in the Pagemaster is in Star Trek. My goodness, that was hard to collect. Hey. That was pretty thorough, I do believe. All the enemies have respawned. I just don't know what to do now. It seems like I've cleared all the levels, but I haven't found enough library cards. I'm having a hard time knowing where else to look. This guy is just the worst. This is the tiniest Grim Reaper. I don't know why he's so small. Oh, why did I come back to this stage? I did already get one on this stage. Oh, no. If I'm gonna spend a lot of time scouring the earth for collectibles, I really don't need to be going back to stages I've already gotten them on. Oh no. That's the trouble, is I feel like I've already been really thorough in my search of all these stages. could use those. Question mark. Indeed, why question mark? Oh, I like finding secrets and collectibles, but I definitely don't always like looking for them. There's no ceiling up there. You could just go up forever and ever and ever. I let go of the up button like so long before I reappeared on the screen. Let me see if I can do that again. Okay, we're going up, 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 up. I'm just holding the up button, that's all I'm doing. We're still holding. I'm gonna give it a full minute. It's exhilarating gameplay. Let's see how long it takes to fall when I release. Almost. 20 more seconds. Alright, and I'm gonna let go of the button now. Let's just see how long it takes to fall. $20. 30. 45. He ain't coming back. Oh. Oh, almost a full minute. Almost a full minute both ways. Wow. I think it was 57 seconds. I flew up a little bit longer than a minute, too, because I waited for it to roll over. Oh. I don't know what the point of that was. Let's pretend we learned something. Nothing over there? That seemed like a grand place to hide a thing. No, nothing there either. Come on, game. What do you want from me? Hey, BBF, good to see you. Don't know what we learned, but I feel like I needed to know it. Shortly after I finished typing it, the power went out. Welcome back, Sparrow. Oh my goodness. What timing? It's just not my day, apparently. Oh, it's just like that. It's just like that sometimes, isn't it? I wish all the powers behaved consistently. Because, like, when you lose the shoes, like, they start to run, and then you can collect them and get them back. But the other power-ups, if you get hit, they're just gone. There's no recovery. Unfortunately, I already discovered that secret. That's the exit. I'm annoyed with that guy for hitting me. That's not where I left that guy, is it? I think it is. Yeah, I just don't know. I've been all around this stage too. I don't understand the library card system. I don't understand how to know where they are and where they're not. Well, I know where they're not. They're not anywhere that I look. I'm going to take a moment. I'm going to look at my own VOD from earlier tonight for just a moment. Looking at my own VOD to refresh my memory of something is, a debatable arena, I'm aware. But, I've already established that I just consider it my outsourced memory. I can't actually load it without splitting the recording, and I don't really want to do that since we don't have much longer to go. So I can't look at it anyway. Well, I'm not really sure what to do, my friends. I don't know how to find these other library cards. I guess I'm going to get our password, and then I'll just let future Frownie worry about whether to just go for an any percent playthrough and then worry about 100% later, or restart the game next time we play it. I don't know. But I am going to need to wrap the stream up for tonight, my friends. It's a little bit early, but Jelly's got to go in tomorrow morning for a doctor's appointment. So I've got to be responsible and wrap things up in a timely manner. Thank you for being here tonight, my friends. It was good to see you after all those incredible snowstorms. I won't be around tomorrow night. I've got something else going on that's going to keep me away from the stream. But I hope to be back Friday night. So keep an eye on the Discord, and I'll let you know how things go there. Not really sure what we're going to play. I don't intend to start anything new. It could be more of this or something else that we've been working on. I've really been wanting to make a couple attempts at Punch-Out. I need to refresh myself on Dragon's Lair, so like those are on my mind a lot lately. And I know I've got that level in Echo that we're stuck on to figure out too, so. And Eek. I've got so many things, so many games started, so few finished. Good luck with the appointment. Thank you, cows. We will let you know how it goes when we know something worth sharing, but right now our initial results from the post IVF tests have been promising, but it's a volatile process at the best of times, and like given our age and everything, really only really cautious optimism is all that you can really have. But thank you. Thanks for the stream. Thank you, cows. Thank you, Scheming Miner. Just finding someone to raid out to. I think that we will go and see Kyle tonight. He is playing something that looks weird and interesting. And I want to see what this is about. So one last time, thank you very much, my friends. Hopefully I'll see you again soon. Friday night is the plan. But keep an eye on the Discord. We'll see how things go with that. I'm thinking Friday, Sunday, Tuesday should be our next couple streams if everything goes the way I would like. But we're all done for the night, at any rate. It's time to head out. Thank you, Sots. Thank you again for the raid. It's time to head out, my friends. Let's go on an adventure.